If you were an ordinary citizen of London during the Black Death, which occurred between 1347 and 1351 and wiped out one-third of the city's population, what would you do to survive? It may seem hopeless, but this video will guide you through 3 methods, from the ordinary to the extraordinary. And by the end of the video, you'll discover one truly surprising method that you would never have imagined. The first method: humans are scarier than the plague. At the time, London was an incredibly filthy city. With a high population density, the streets were littered with garbage, animal carcasses, and even human waste, all mixed into a disgusting and foul-smelling mess.
Will you be my girlfriend?
Really? I agree.
Can I kiss you?
Okay.
What's that smell?
Oh, it's my body odor.
So disgusting.
All of London's filth was caused by humans, and it created the perfect conditions for the Black Death to begin. You and your family are ordinary people, trying your best to isolate yourselves from society to avoid the plague. However, that doesn't keep your family healthy. One day, while fetching medicine, you get stuck in a crowd lining up for food. Suddenly, someone coughs and collapses. Many others follow suit. The crowd becomes chaotic, and then they notice the medicine in your hands. Everyone starts chasing you. You run for your life and luckily escape into an alley. But you need to find a way out. You smear the foul-smelling mixture from the ground onto yourself and hide the medicine. You walk heavily, step by step. People think you're infected, so they avoid you, and you successfully make it home. By doing this, you survive. But of course, you must combine this with other preventive measures. The second method: doctor or witch. As the pandemic rages, your loved ones are not spared. Overcome with grief, you dedicate yourself to studying medicine, determined to find a cure. In time, you become a physician, striving to create a remedy. One day, a high-ranking official falls ill. Many renowned physicians attempt to treat him but fail. You're invited as a last resort, and by some miracle, the official recovers. People believe your medicine works, and long lines form outside your home as everyone seeks to buy your cures. You also believe in its effectiveness and produce more. However, this inadvertently takes business away from other physicians, who accuse you of being a witch.
Hey, don't buy his medicine. He's a witch.
Why?
An unknown's medicine works instantly, but the remedies of top physicians don't. Isn't that absurd?
Well, that's right. Suspicion grows, and people angrily hunt you down. You try to escape, but your heavy protective suit slows you, and you're captured. The mob drags you to the official's residence to face judgment, but upon arrival, they find the house filled with mourning. The official has fallen ill again and died. Suddenly, everyone realizes your medicine was no different from the others. It only delayed the inevitable. You're set free, but must restart your research from scratch. In the end, by combining prevention methods, you survive. After the pandemic, you discover that the official initially only had the common flu, and curing him was purely luck. The final method: the cruelty of an angel. You realize that London's filthy environment is the perfect breeding ground for the plague. You try to convince people to clean up, but only a few believe you.
We can't persuade everyone. Maybe we need another way.
But what way?
I don't know.
Why not become the mayor and change the city's appearance?
But how can we do that?
Kill him.
You and a group of progressives break into the mayor's house and assassinate him. But you need to ensure the act remains hidden. So you use the mayor's identity as a cover and personally change the laws to make the city cleaner. However, this doesn't seem very effective.
Hey, it seems like people aren't changing. What should we do?
Use the army.
Clean your house or I will kill you.
Throw the chest at me or I will kill you.
Beans of rice, please, or you will die.
You use the military to force people to change, gradually making the city cleaner. The plague is eventually controlled, though the death toll remains high. But that's all you can do. In the end, you survive. In conclusion, the Black Death was an incredibly devastating event, claiming the lives of one-third of London's population at the time and leaving behind immense sorrow and destruction in just 4 years. If a similar pandemic were to occur, make sure to follow preventive measures and maintain cleanliness. If you have other interesting survival ideas, leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos.